Welcome back. We are currently doing the last day of Remeria, and we need to speak to the kitty here and head to the Sea of Bygone Eras. So I'm assuming we're time traveling right now, going back in time. Head to the Sea of Bygone Eras. Let's go. Really now, not even a trace of civilization remains. Definitely a different area. Keep going. Ooh, there's a conch there. There we go. Hello? Thought we time traveled. How are you here? Or were you always here? Or did you time travel with us? Or something like that, anyway. I'm looking for the hydro thingy. In case you're wondering, I don't see it around. We'll get the waypoint. Can you interact with it? There we go. Where are you, hydro thingy? You're right here, according to the map. Just not sure if that's up or down. It's probably up. But it could easily be down. You know. Doesn't seem to be a way into those buildings, so I imagine it's actually down then. Because I am after them quite a bit at this point. The amount of quests and exploring I've been doing recently to get a lot of stuff ready for Siege Queen. I'm gonna have to come back here at a later date because I cannot see the hydro thingy at all. I'll come back and find it later. Don't want to spend like the first 5 minutes of this video just trying to find one thing. Alright, we're following you. The kitty in a bubble. Haven't we always wished at some point in our lives to be a kitty in a bubble? What do you mean, no? What? Just me then? Okay. Oh dear. What's going on here? Well, looks just like that glowing fish we saw before. Yeah, but is it imprisoned? Like what? There are still weird things tangled around the top nearby. What the heck is going on? Paimon's getting more and more confused. I've heard this voice in a dream before. Can't remember his name anymore though. Yes, you must have met him in the Sebastos' dream, did you not? Ooh. There's like a flower down to the bottom, right? Skylar? A fell dragon who once served the Sebastos. He was subdued and sealed here by Botheus. Mr. Super Rude subdued an evil dragon? I didn't think he could do something that amazing. Well, Fell Dragon was the name they gave, but it was no more than a Vishap that was a teensy bit stronger than normal. After all, no new Hydro Dragon could be born so long as the Mistress of Many Waters hibernated in the deep seas. Speaking of which, isn't Nouvelet... That's right, Nouvelet's the Hydro Dragon, isn't he? That doesn't mean that this guy's way older than even him, does it? A new Dragon of Water has already been born. And again, it has been a long time since even the former Mistress of Many Waters passed. So much time has passed. In any case, the evil dragon Skylar was once the Sebastos' friend, but he revolted at a critical juncture in the showdown between us Remerians and the Fontainians. At that time, Skylar led the brutal Dragonborn to Makimos, intent on breaching their inner city, Capitolium, where the Sebastos resided. Makimos? Yeah, the people in town were always talking about some Makimos at a bell tower or something? Correct. Makimos is the outer city of the capital, but should the fell dragon wish to enter the inner city, he must pass through the Initium Eani? That is the barrier separating the inner and outer parts of the capital, and the symphony weaved by the Sebastoses and the musicians which covered all of Remeria, passed through the Initium Ianae and its golden waterways. Bothus and his legions used the fact to shut the Initium Ianae, thus finally sealing the evil dragon. Something's not right about that story. Dreamscape from before, back then. Skylar should have come and seen Remus before. Perhaps Skylar sought to go before the Sebastos' throne, but such an opportunity is now forever lost. Afterward, the evil dragon sank alongside Remeria, and the Sebastos too was lost, remaining so to this very day. Did you recall something, Twitika? All feels a bit muddled. That is true. I only heard tell of events after it all transpired myself, having not been in the capital when the disaster struck. Then none knew just what happened to the Sebastos. I fear that we can only learn more by proceeding further. The large glowing fish that we saw in the castle must be the thoughts that escaped from fissures in Skylar's stony cell. I fear he has already taken notice of our presence. Having been sealed here for so long, now that he's finally sensed outsiders, he will naturally find a way to lure us in. I'm just gonna go straight over there being like, hello! So that's it. Hang on a minute. You said that the way to Domus Aurea is through those gates or something, but hasn't Boethius shut them already? Doesn't this mean then there's no getting through? This will prove quite tricky, yes. There's got to be a limit to how rude you can be. What's with this, I'll wait for you at Domus Aurea, mwahaha nonsense, and you won't even leave the door open, huh? You know, why don't we find some way to break the seal on the evil dragon and get the former foe he beat to break the door down for us? No. How could we do such a thing? I mean, after... That is one of Remerius' nemesis. But, Remeria is long gone, no? So... That's right. It's been so long, for all you know, he might have decided to turn over a new leaf and be a nice dragon. But he is still a dragon. Come on, so what? Even if he is a dragon, he might be the reasonable kind we can talk with. We've got experience in dealing with dragons, don't we, Twitika? I mean, yeah, at this point. Go with a pep. Yeah, we've encountered a pep in the desert. Right, she even went on about wanting to destroy Sumeru. And then we had to defeat the anomalous life forms within her before we managed to get her healthy again. Those examples weren't very convincing, were they? Come on, Ose. No amount of suspicious looks is going to suddenly give us better options. I know, you're right. Let's give it a try. What happened to Monsieur O's? The seals that bind the evil dragon seem to be connected to these three locations. Let us begin by removing the chains in these three places. Get that waypoint first. Oh, there's one down nearby. Like down here. And that's a challenge. There you are. Yeah, we'll leave the challenges in the chest alone now because there's quite a few of them around. I imagine it's a bigger area now rather than the little chasm ruin thing we were in. Right, where was the waypoint here? There. Right, there we go. Lovely. Can you just... There we go. We got there in the end. We got there. Right, so we want to follow these chains then. Oh, we'll get that one. I mean, what, if we're here and it's right in front of me, I'm going to grab it, you know. Alright, so that seems to be one of the chains leading up there. Thank you for pointing me in the direction, mate. What a gameplay tutorial. Looks like we're going into an air pocket. Hey, you. Yes, you. You gibbering imbecile. Why do you delay? Even if we waste away, the treasure won't move itself, surely. Nay, sir, it's just that they are simply too heavy. We've been at this all day, yet there's still so much left. Where, then, is the intrinsic merit in feeding that prodigious size of yours? It's treasure, you brute treasure, of course it's heavy. Besides, we confiscated all these treasures from the accursed barbarians, did we not? Leaving such wealth in the hands of those insects who live like swine and mongrels would be a terrible waste. But sir, don't you think... I was going to say this is sounding familiar. We should have brought a few more ships if we wanted to haul all this back to Remeria. Are you slow? Imperial cargo ships are not to be used for such a thing. Well, why don't we destroy what we cannot carry? Better than having it fall into the hands of the savages. Is it just Paimon? We heard this conversation before. It's that bit with the treasure orders all over again. Yeah, those unlucky adventurers we drove off before were saying some similar stuff. Feels like this round's worse than the last, though. Is it possible they were tuned into golems after the boat they were on sank? That's so creepy. Are you of Legio 9? Esther, there we go. What are you doing here? Should you all not have been ordered to retreat to Fort Charbidis? Hey, Esther, don't you dare ruin our fun, you hear? These barbarians are less of a threat than dead fish anyway. So just let us have our fun messing about here for a while longer, would you? These treasures. I don't know what orders your Almost gave you. But did the Sebastos not order us to subdue these ignorant tribes and free them of fate's shackles? Those orders do not include such clearly criminal deeds. Surely you jest. The orders of our commander, mighty Dominus Boethius, were indeed to punish these savages harshly. And besides, we have received no punishment. That means that both Phobos and the Sebastos, our imperator, approve of our actions. So what all this talk about crimes? Are you trying to start trouble? But there's another Esther here? Well, aren't things getting weirder by the moment? It appears that it is time to answer that question of yours. Thank you. The Esther you met in town must be a descendant of Rumurians. His ancestors must have followed me to join the new nation all those years ago, becoming an ordinary Fontainian. As such, the symphony that has stolen these Fontainian souls would not affect him. But in turn, the melody that records his ancestors' memories had nowhere to go and so attached itself to that statue. So you mean that the Esther here in town is Esther's ancestor? The real Esther, the quick-witted? What about the others? Just wandering souls, lost in their memories. Let us go have a look. You walk up together with Monsieur O's. Alright, statues, hey there, Esther. Yes, hello, and who are you exactly? Do not appear to be Rumurians. Are you savages then? Oh, I can get pretty savage, mate. Oh, this is a battlefield, and you put yourselves in great peril. You should leave this place regardless of who you are. Esther, it is I. It has been a while. Skies above, it's you, Dominus Cassidor. Oh, Cassiodor? You so rarely appear in this form that I almost fail to recognize you. And as for these two, are they your attendants? Actually, I'm his owner. Huh? Hey, Twitter, stop complicating things further. Don't worry, he was just joking, Esther, so please continue. Still, Dominus Cassiodor, what brings you here? Did the Sebastos not send you to damnation? I cannot remember. Am I in some dream? That does seem to be the case. Surely you jest. The Sebastos must have assigned you some secret mission again, or else I am an ignoramus. You guess correctly. Speaking of which, where are the legionnaires of Legio 9 guarding those chains? Or why even? The chains? You mean the treasure, yes? I believe them to be spoils of war. No, the Sebastos views war as naught but a sad necessity in fulfilling our grand aspiration, and has long outlawed such brutal behaviors. You know as well as I that they have become commonplace nonetheless. We are on the path of darkness, though none perceive it. Dominus Cassiodor. What has happened? Phobos was meant to bring us happiness, but all I feel is pain I cannot name. I too am searching for the answer to that question, but it appears that we will have to deal with the problem at hand first. Indeed. Still, those are our legionnaires, so let us solve things peacefully if we may. If we may. Legionnaires of Legio 9? Huh? Who are you? Esther Little Helpers? We are Cassiodor's retainers. That's right. Dominus Cassiodor's retainers, that's who we are. Seems you two have quite the penchant for acting. Dominus Cassiodor, you say? I heard that the Sebastos had sent him to Aramorica? Aramorica? He has returned so soon? Now, the one next to us is, in fact, Triple Door. Whatever the case, we have come to survey the frontline legions. Right, I figured as much. I mean, we haven't gone to Fort Charbadis with the main body of troops. But we are the rear guard, so some final cleanup is well within our range of duties, eh? Is this also a command from Phobos? Well, it should have guided our every move, but since coming here, there have been many times when we could not hear its melody. As such, we've fallen back on Dominus Berthius's directives. The Sebastos does not permit the harm of innocent people. Innocent, you say? Yes, he did task us with helping these vulnerable humans before the war began. But our actions have the tacit approval of Phobos. Could its decrees ever be in conflict with the sacred word of the Sebastos? Yet you are not receiving the melody. I'm assuming it's both. Phobos could have made a mistake as well, yet you are not receiving the melody. Okay. Well, that is true enough. But in what can we place our trust if not Phobos? Surely it would not stand idly by were we to diverge from the correct path. Phobos is a perfect creation. I counsel you as a Remurian to not doubt its directive. Phobos' silence signifies rejection. Yes, that is possible. How did I not consider that? Could our rash actions have caused Phobos to cease guiding us? If so, then it bodes very ill. Very well, you speak true. We must reconsider our actions. In truth, I do not know how things came to this. There's been a strange feeling in my heart since this war broke out. Were we meant to pursue freedom and happiness, but Phobos led us here instead, step by step. Has something gone wrong? What could it be? If you meet with the Sebastos upon your return, please apprise him of our current circumstances and our doubts. You'll be doing us a truly great favor. Don't worry, we will. Will we? Dragonborn suppressing shackles. The 3 chains that bind Scylla are wrapped around these 3 stone pillars. Use the power of the symphony and hold to unleash the play sound wave that will remove them. Due to the lengthy passage of time, the stone pillars will sometimes become overgrown with vines, making them unable to resonate with the symphony. Remove the vines first, and then remove the chains. Okay, we got rid of those guys. Doesn't seem to be any vines at the moment. So, we shall see. Okay. That's one. Lovely. Seems that you've resolved our previous problem. I suppose that means you'll be rushing ahead towards your next goal, then. Yes, I'll be counting on you to take care of this place, Esther. Also remember that it is better to trust the wisdom of your heart rather than handling all judgment of right and wrong over to Phobos or any Harmost. Sebastos created Phobos to free us from the servitude to destiny, but the people's blind faith has led us into enslavement more frightful still. In the future you may encounter a similar choice once more. I hope you will make the right decision when the time comes. Dominus Cassiodor, why are you suddenly speaking of such things? Still, I shall keep your words in my heart. I, Esther, shall uphold my own sense of justice. That is good. Farewell, Esther. I believe we shall meet again. Or we'll meet your descendants. Oh, hello! Thank you very much.
A stroke of good luck, and a very welcome one.
Surprised, to be sure, but a welcome one. Referencing Star Trek there. Alright, so there's more chests down there if I do want to go get any. Righto. Right, let's have a look down here. Back in the middle, and we'll see where we go next. Okay, so this is leading down here. Over there, over there. It's a very pretty place, isn't it? Very different to other places we've seen in Fontaine at this point. A lot more purples. Yeah. What's going on here? There's like little things flying by then. No? Okay. Oh. Didn't realise we were going to be dropping out then. Okay. Oh, there's a hydro crystal fly thingy. Come back! No. Oh, well. Oh, there we go.
Yoo-hoo! Over here! Zip on up! Let's dance!
Hunt them down.
That didn't go well, did it?
Let the world collide! Cue the spotlight!
Hey! Stop it, mate.
We can do it!
Loaded.
Hey! Hey! Stop
Shower me
it!
with praise!
Got you. Dominus Cassiodor. Is that you? But it is you, just as I thought. You finally returned. I was ordered to guard this fortress, but the cruel Vishaps and attacks of the barbarians were simply too much for me. So I was forced to go back step by step until I arrived here. It seems as though many, many years have passed since then. What tidings from beyond? Were we victorious? Meow! Is that so? Then we lost. I am sorry. Do not say such things, honored Dominus. I had already imagined this day might come when I joined the Sebastos' legions. Did the Sebastos not say he wanted to lead us to break the shackles of Fortuna? It is doing so that simple. After all, what we struggle against is fate itself, and defying fate is a feat beyond even the greatest of the gods. In the end, all our efforts were in vain. Nay, say not so, Dominus. We took up arms against divine destiny, and our deeds challenged the laws of heaven. We resisted the prophecy, resisted it most valiantly. Though we failed in the end, someone must have betrayed us, led us astray. Still, the outcome no longer matters. Come what may, our deeds shall be carved into this world's history. Oh, he died. Hey, why did he just fall over like that? Can stone people also just suddenly faint? I still do not know his name. It appears his history has now reached its conclusion. Wait, that's so sad. Has he just been fighting here all these thousands of years? But now, he's finally at peace. Let us continue onward. Quickly, undo the chains, here. Well, of course. Alright, let's get these chains sorted. There we go. That's two. Such a pretty location, it really is. Alright, another chest, just what I wanted, thank you very much.
First to find gets to stake their claim. Seems fair.
Okay, there's a hydro thingy around here somewhere. Thought it was going to be up. Is it hidden behind? Ah, these rocks. There you are. Haha, yes. Right, so let's see about heading out here then. Get these. Let's get both those waypoints. Grab you while we're here, because I may get in a fight for all I know. I could use that. Where's the waypoint here? Oh, it's really far down. Is this another one of the Shackles? Huh? What happens with these guys? I guess I'll find out at a later date. Oh, hello. Look at you. You're like a hermit crab, aren't you? Oh, no, that's an anglerfish. That's an anglerfish. Alright. That's definitely an anglerfish. Does it have a hydro thingy on it? Because it looked like the hydro thingy was moving on the map. Oh no, it's just right there. Okay. There we go. I may as well get it while we're there, you know. So there's the other chain. Where's the other waypoint? There you are. Thank you. Okay, so we need to see about these vines now then. Is that gonna get rid of them? Use the power of the music box. Oh, right, okay. So where do I need to use it? I feel like it's gonna be related to these somehow. Maybe, maybe not. Don't know, I'm just enjoying the sights around here. There's definitely something going on with these guys. Ooh, I think I get where we're going with this. Okay. Need to get them in the right positions, don't I? So they activate everything. It's like if I did like that, you stay there. You're stuck there. Think anyway. I thought they were going to attack me, but no. Right, so when both are activated. Cool. Go get you going again. Right, so they're all activated now, right? There we go. I was wondering at one point, was that even related? Could have been something else. Could have been something else. Oh, here we go. I won't have a chance to read that, will I? Imperator, are you alright? Are you dreaming again? Ah, so noisy! What's going on, Dr. Ratio? These people have gathered in your great hall. I believe they have questions for you, Imperator. Recently, the melody of Phobos has been interrupted many times, and so they have many concerns regarding this. I have no choice but do this. I trust your wise judgment, naturally. And I have heard something of the recent happenings. Is something wrong with Phobos? Phobos has planned routes for everyone, such that humanity as a whole can attain happiness. Oh, okay, that could be taken different ways. There should be no issue. Not when we have the aid of Sibylla's nearly limitless powers of calculation. But I heard cries of sorrow within the music. Did someone secretly alter the music score of Phobos? No, none can do that except myself and the other Harmosts. Could it be that the prophet had hidden something from us? Impossible. Has she not already sacrificed her very life for the cause? The veracity of her prophecy has been validated by the Mistress of Waters. She would have harbored no such selfish designs, or perhaps it is precisely because she had no desires of her own. Today, all people rely on Phobos to make judgments and decisions for them. If something were to go wrong with it, the citizens fear that all would descend into chaos. I need you to go to where those who cling to blind faith are. For this reason, I must grant you free will. Is that to say you wish to separate my melody from the grand symphony as a contingency against mishaps? No, it is still too early. I fear my soul is still unable to withstand such great fate. I believe in you. I think we have some idea who you are. But from now on, you shall no longer be part of we. I understand. I have resolved myself. Is this your wish, Imperator? I shall see it done. For Annapolis, the city of the future. Call yourself by this new name. After has departed, you pass through the golden corridors and the sounds of people in debate grow closer. The area grows quiet, but only by a little when you reach the central podium of the main hall. Oh, there he is. Oh, great, Sebastos, please give us your instructions. No. I refuse. Many have been unable to hear the Phobos' melody as of late. The people are frightened, Imperator, frightened and confused. Our grand plan was proceeding as normal. The barbarians skulking in the shadows were being eliminated one by one, and the polluted waters were cleansed by Ichor. Yet, my Imperator, you plan to call a halt to our noble war without cause or reason. Why have you done this? I exercise my own judgment in the matter. Great Sebastos, I do not mean to challenge your authority, but I believe that you have shown them sufficient mercy already. We have brought glorious harmony to the land. The gates of Remuria are open to all who wish to join in our golden order. But what have they done? They have destroyed our towers and slaughtered our musicians. Their blighted souls are unworthy of any salvation. We cleanse their barbarous lands with blood and order, and civilization shall sprout after their destruction. For such ignorant savages, this is the highest mercy that can be granted them. This is not what I wanted. But there should not be even a sliver of shadow under the sun. Is that not also your great ideal? If I may, Imperator, I believe that this is the wish of all citizens of Remuria. Sebastos, please give the order. Yeah. Does seem like a civil war is about to happen, doesn't it? It's the feeling I'm getting there. Anyway. Oh, they're talking down below, aren't they? We need to get this going. Lovely. Another chest. You're free! Imagine that after thousands of years you're free. Like, whoa. Ooh, there's a hydro thingy over here somewhere. Can we spot it quickly? Is it just in the middle of this flower? No. That would make sense to me, but no. Give a quick scout around. Like maybe it's behind here. There you are. Lovely. Alright, so let's head on back over here. How big is this area? Ooh. We've got a second area over there. We can see up above as well. Or down below, I guess. Because it's lower? Anyway. Ah, such warm ocean currents, free at last. Well now, little ones, hail you from the surface. I know not for what reason you have come to this deep water prison, but... Not little anything, you're just way too big. Very well. Either way, you have broken the shackles that have bound me for millennia. That places me in your debt. If there is any undertaking which I may aid you, then speak. Consider it a token of my gratitude. Paimon knew you'd be a reasonable guy. Anyway, Paimon's name is Paimon and he's Twitica. And this is... Actually, Paimon's not sure what you'd know him by, but we call him Monsieur Oath. Ah, Cassiodor, it is you. It has been a while since you came back after all. But still, you are sadly late. By a few thousand years, no less. Oh, looks like the big guy knows you, Monsieur Oath. I have nothing to say to despicable traitors. Speak not so rashly, mortal. We are dragon-born. Just go. We keep all our promises and betray none, which is more than could be said for your haughty race. Save your breath. It is worth less than a drowning mayfly. All right, steady. Your betrayal is undisputed. Were we not defeated in the war precisely because you turned against us? If he hadn't lost that war, our nation, the Sebastos, wouldn't have... Ah, you have been gone far too long, Cassiodor. The truth is not what you imagine. I suppose that a secret plan would not have been secret and its details reached your ears. Secret plan? My leading an army of Vishaps to assault the capital was in fact part of Remus's final secret plan. And he did all this to save his nation of people, a man of great moral character. Had he gone mad? Yeah, it's kind of weird. Why would a ruler ask someone else to invade their own country? And what, little one, would one such as you or I know of Remus's thoughts? Whatever the case, look upon this Cassiodor. Even you should be able to divine its meaning. Guiding golden bees. They should only heed the call of the symphony. Why would the Sebastos bestow his power upon a savage dragon? Because they had an arrangement. Oh, you know much, little one. From where did you learn that? From memories scattered in the sea? You speak correctly, yes indeed. We did have an arrangement, but I failed him. I squandered his noble sacrifice. I could not make it to Domus Aurea in time, and so the waves devoured the whole city, and my kindred could not escape either. How could such a thing be? If it is betrayal you speak of, then Boethius was the true traitor. Were it not for that lying devil, that deceitful rat, and his silver-tongued deceptions, how could a prince among dragonkins such as I, who once led our armies after the aid of the ancient dragons, have been beaten so easily? That devil first falsely claimed to have given up resistance on Remus's orders, saying he had ordered the legions to cease resistance, yet when we arrived here, he suddenly rose up against us. Now that I have had much time to think on it, I fear he must have learned of Remus's plan somehow, and thus was able to set up such an inescapable trap and lure me in step by step. And thus did my flesh and blood turn to stone, and thus did it remain for millennia, till this day when you rescued me. Boethius knew perfectly well what a massive calamity his action would bring about, yet he still... Could he have been trying to seize control over Phobos? Was that why he committed such sins? Seems that we don't have the full story yet. Well, clearly, that was going to be obvious, wasn't it? I mean, come on. So the guy who keeps calling of us traitors was actually a traitor through and through? But why, though? We're going to have to ask him. Paimon doubts we get a straight answer. At least not without him being very, very rude. So that loathsome demon worm has yet to dissipate, has he? What is that word? Yeah, and he stole the souls of a whole bunch of Fontainians too. Rescuing them is actually the main reason we're here. He said that he'd wait for us within Domus Aurea. Well, he just said he'd wait for Monsieur O, so we're coming along uninvited. Not even leaving a door, though. How rude of him. The Initium Iani. Though feeble tricks and smokescreens have been set to dismay us. But at the end of the day, it's nothing more than a glorified stone door. I may have lost my physical body, but it is no longer great labor to take the little ones over to settle this matter. Watch closely, little ones. You gonna smash the door? Oh. Ooh, you're pretty reliable, huh, big guy? Now we simply need to break these revealed seals one by one. If you are prepared, then let us go. Well then, Monsieur O's, are you ready? Now that it's come to this, we have little choice. Alright then, what about you, Twitco? Ready? Let's go! Are we going? Ooh. Hold on, I was reading what you were saying. Like, press the buttons. That's what I gotta do. Press the buttons. Right, door's open then. Ah! Being pulled in! Wait, is the leave option? Cancel. Like it just stops and pauses. Quick, there isn't much time. Keep up, little ones! We're through. Ooh, that was close. How dangerous! Where are we going? Ooh, liking the music. It is dangerous here. Stray not too far from me. I shall protect you. Well, I can't move anyway. We just have to watch, really. Oh. So we shoot things. Right. Got it. Yeah, that was close. This music! I could pause the music by doing that. I was trying to shoot again. Without being told. But it just paused it. Right, where are we going? We went that way, like follow. Ba-choom! Steady. Whoa. Can't really move at all, though. Paimon can finally see the exit. It's glorious. Or it probably was, anyway. Phew, we're finally here. And there's Domus Aurea. Looks more like a giant harp, though. I was thinking that. Why did your Sebastos construct it like that? Certainly seems well preserved. Completely different from all the ruins above. Yeah, it feels like this only just sunk. Of course. This palace was fashioned from a giant ship. It was designed to be a titanic instrument on which the symphony was to be played. See those pipes extending outward? Though the symphony now lies broken, this was once how it would be broadcast to the four corners of the world. The whole palace is an instrument? The entire thing? Then wouldn't this entire water body start vibrating if it were to play? It might get blasted apart like tofu if we got too close. Meow meow? What is tofu? Wait, you've never had any, Ose? Then it might be hard to explain. We could always take you to go have some next time. Wait, can cats even eat tofu? The Eternal City indeed. Remus's will protects this place still, just as I expected. No wonder that brazen, shameless traitor has endured even till this day. I imagine that Boethius owes his survival of time's erosion to having laid low in the palace for all these millennia. And over those long years, he gradually mastered the power of Phobos. And now that we're here, we should meet up with that rude guy. Might have just been shocked to see us, for all you know. In that case, let us part ways for now. You're not coming along? You've been a great help already. Cheers, mate. And I was pleased to be of aid. To tell the truth, I have no desire to see that one ever again. I wish to never again hear a word from that devil's mouth. His words are a sham, and shameful are his lies. See that you do not fall for them. Besides, I cannot help you even if I came with you, for I am but a temporary occupant of this ichor-made body. Were battle to be joined, I would have no recourse. Not that I would mind terribly, but no gain would salve the loss of his seizing the symphony that Remus bequeathed unto me. Let us part here for now. Though I cannot aid you in battle, I can use the currents to send you hence. Come to me, should you need such aid. Regardless, let us meet again once you have vanquished that traitor. When the time comes, perhaps I too shall have the chance to make amends for my past regrets. Am I? Prince of Dragonborn Scylla. Scylla was prince over the Dragonborn in the distant past, and though he has lost his bodily form, he can still command the currents. When you get within a certain distance of him, you can summon high-speed currents to move to his side, interact with him, and ask him to summon intense currents to send you to a target location. If you aim at a specific target when choosing where to go, he might have other things to say as well. Scylla will roam the ocean depths. When you are exploring the Sea of Bygone Eras, he will move according to the body of water you are in. Right, so obviously, this is where we're going to end this part. And in the next part, we'll see about... Oh, it's moved up. Gradus ad Capitolium. Yes, I mean, I'm assuming it's all Latin. You know, makes sense, makes sense. So, we shall see you in the next part with that. Ta-da for now.